Hello, I'm Isaac Ostrom. I'm a licensed tile and general B contractor in Northern California. Thank you for watching another one of my videos. I've been licensed since 2003, so I've seen quite a few things and I just want to share my experience with you. So today I'm going to show you how to drill a hole into porcelain tile. Now there's many reasons why you need to drill a hole in tile. One of the most common is sink, faucet, countertop, or for just drilling for holes for piping that's coming out of the wall. There's many times you're going to need to drill a hole in porcelain tile, and it also makes it easier than cutting a square knockout in a porcelain tile. I'm going to show you the basics of this to get you going so that you can do this without messing things up too badly. What I have here is a variable speed grinder. I use a Metabo. Makita makes a good grinder. DeWalt makes a good grinder. Milwaukee. I don't take any sponsorships from manufacturers, so if you see me using a product, it's just because I like it. I'm not here to promote Metabo. It's just what I use and I like it. This has a 5/8 arbor on it. So the way these work is they have a 5/8 arbor on them, and then the core bits have the female end, and you just screw them on. So this is a pretty big bit. This is a 2 1/4. This is a dry cutting diamond core bit. There's many different sizes. One of the most common sizes is the 1 3/8. So the reason why this is popular is because this is the diameter hole that faucets go into. So this is a really popular one that we use on countertops for our quartz countertops. It also is the size of the opening when you have the pipe coming out for the shower head. 1 3/8 is a great size to have. I would buy this one before you buy any of them. Again, this is dry cutting. So you can buy wet cutting hole saws, you can buy dry cutting. I just do the dry cutting because I don't like to get wet. I don't like dealing with the mess of water. So I just use a vacuum and a dry cutting hole saw. So let's get started. So there's basically two ways that I like to do this. For me, I've been doing it a while and it's pretty easy for me to freehand them. I don't use any templates or anything. I just dip the core bit right into the material and start going. Or you can make a template out of foam or plywood or whatever, and that way when you're cutting, you put your hole saw right in and it acts as a guide so that when you're drilling it doesn't wobble and run off, because that's the worst thing that could happen is your bit runs off and then you got to replace the tile because it's all scratched up. Because when these hit, they're diamonds, they're going to scratch whatever they put on them, even porcelain tile. So you have to be careful. So I'm going to show you my way first of just freehanding it, and then I'm going to show you using the template. So what you'll notice is I started in at an angle like this and dug in. If you start flat, this core bit's going to really want to wobble on you. So if you start at an angle like this and let it bite, then you can slowly rotate it in. And you'll also see I'm using a motion like this. That lets the core bit really work down into this porcelain material that's really hard. So I got a good start here. You can see I've gone down probably about 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to keep going here. Okay, so I dipped all the way down below the porcelain tile, but yeah, that's how you would go through porcelain tile. That's all the way through down to the substrate here. So now I'm going to show you how to do it using the template. Okay, so now I'm going to use my little template I made. The core bit goes through foam really easy. That's why I like to use foam. It makes a nice little gauge. That way, again, your blade can't walk on the surface. Because if you try to do it flat, it's almost impossible. You need to go in at that angle, or you can start it with this template. So it's really important to hold this down firm. If you're on a job site, if you could find a way to clamp this jig down, or however you want to go about it, you can do it with pressure. You can put a knee on it, you can step on it, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it with this here. So you can see I got a nice little start to this. So I should be able to put my blade down here and it should want to stay in there. Again, once you got this, you got a good little groove going. You might want to go a little bit farther, maybe get it down an 1/8 inch or so. Then this core bit will really lock into what's already in the material. So again, just a little recap, variable speed grinder. You can see it has the speed control on it. You need a variable speed. Do not try to hook this up into a regular 10 to 12,000 RPM grinder because it's just spinning way too fast. You want variable speed, so make sure that that grinder has variable speed on it. For those of you that stuck around to the end of this video, I thank you. So most people just kind of skip through the videos, and when it gets towards the end, they know I'm going to start yapping, so they just cut it. So if you're still here, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. Our community is growing. We're up over 40,000 now. Such an awesome thing. I have people reaching out to me from Iceland, from Scotland. I mean, I'm meeting so many people, and I have become such a better contractor, installer, craftsman from the stuff that you share with me. And in turn, I share it back with everybody else. This is a beautiful thing. It's surpassed all of my expectations that I ever had for YouTube. So all I can say is thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for everything you do for our community. It's not about me, it's about us. It's all of us, and we're making this thing awesome. Make sure to watch the next video coming up. And last but not least, I love you, and I love being your tile coach. We'll see you on the next video.